Alright guys, finished up the inspection. Going to walk you through these pictures. As we go through the pictures, if y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And if you see anything in the pictures that you want to go see firsthand for yourself, let me know. We can always pause this, go look at it, and then come back to the video. Don't save any questions till the end. People usually forget by the time we get to the end of this. We've got about 149 pictures to go through. So please feel free to interrupt. First thing we do is a cover shot of the front of the house. There that is. First thing I notice is that driveway. Get some settlement, get some cracking, some damage going on. And let's get all that repaired. Several spots up there, especially this one here is a pretty good settlement there. This piece here is loose when you step on it, and that's get all that patched. Vegetation's getting a little close to the house. Get that trimmed back, especially the tree on the far corner there. Definitely get all that trimmed back. Like I said, an 18-inch clearance between any kind of vegetation in the siding. Where the conduit pipe goes to the house is up here at the front. Use a little bit of silicone around that. Seal it up, keep the weather and the bugs out of it. Vegetation once again, let's get it all trimmed back. Hose bib there checked out good. Cover shot of the right side of the house. Gas meter all look good. Your main gas valve is on the left-hand side. This valve right here. You twist that like you're tightening it with a pair of pliers or a wrench. This hole will come down and line up with this hole. Once the two holes are lined up, you're in the off position, just so you know. AC unit is a Goodman. Did not see a date on it, so I'm not sure how old that unit is. But it kicked right on for me. Seemed to be cooling just fine overall. I'm happy with it. It does have a slight lean to it. I'm leaning back towards the house a little bit. With the way it is right now, I'm okay with it. If it gets any worse than this, we need to try to level that up. Some slight cracking in the foundation there. Structurally, I'm completely happy with it. Then we got a pre-mixed mortar mix. Comes in a squeeze bottle or a caulk tube. Just get that mortar mix, put it over top of the crack, work it in there as deep as you can get it, and wipe it off smooth. Seals it right up. After they fix the driveway, if you have any cracks pop up in your driveway, that same mortar mix could be used to seal the driveway too. Could use some scraping and painting. Got a little nicks here in the paint. That ties it up a little bit better so I don't get any moisture damage. Cover shot of the rear of the home. I got a piece of trim up there hanging loose. It's up here in this area. Get that pushed back up and nailed back into place. Some more slight little hairline cracks in the foundation. Again, let's just get them sealed up. Keep an eye on them. And then by the back door here, the window beside the door and the door itself, get some cracks running on the bricks there. Again, that same pre-mixed mortar mix just needs to be sealed up. A little bit of settlement common. I actually expected to find more than what I actually did. The rear patio, same story. Got some cracks need to be sealed up. That pre-mixed mortar mix. The rear storm door doesn't latch, and neither does the handle on the wooden door either. The deadbolt latch is fine, but the handles don't. The rear hose bib kicked right on. No issues there. And at first I thought this was the condensate line for your AC unit. It's not. It's actually the overflow for the water heater, and I'm fine with it being just right there where it's at. Cover shot of the left side of the house. Again, a little shrinkage crack. Let's get it sealed up. Keep an eye on it. It tends to be at the corner of the windows. It's usually where those cracks tend to happen. Electrical meter base all look to be in good shape. Panel box itself is a Simmons. Nice to have some better labeling. Get everything labeled out so you know which breakers go to which circuits throughout the house. Simmons is their name brand. It's just my reminder picture for the labeling. Cover shot of the inside. All the wiring looks to be in good shape. No signs of aluminum or anything like that. It's all copper. 100 amp service coming in, 100 amp main breaker, solid strand ground wire. I was happy with it, just need to get labeled. Then the retaining wall for that flower bed starting to move a little bit, get some cracks. Very minimum, let's get it sealed up, but you may have to rebuild that wall at some point in time. It's starting to push out.
It said like it was always gone. Look at it.
Yeah, that whole wall there is kicked out.
Right.
Yeah. What I think is happening is during rain and stuff, you get rain trapped in this, and then come wintertime, that water freezes and expands and it's pushing on it. So if you're going to redo that, you may need to put a few drains at the bottom that to allow the water to escape. And if you're going to redo that completely, I'd even try to get some concrete or something, do like a little ledge on the bottom that's sloped to where the water can drain out to the outside edge to wherever your drains are. Stepping inside, any questions so far with the outside? No, it's a lot to take in.
No questions, really, just foundation issues, you know what I'm saying? With the door not being able to close, right? And the cracks that's all the way around it and in the windows, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. And those cracks, when it comes to foundation issues, that's about as minor as it gets. It's shrinkage cracking. That's what concrete does. It gets hard, turns gray, and cracks.
Right.
So I don't get concerned about cracks until they get about a 1/4 inch wide. And these are hairline cracks. So I think it's going to be a simple thing, especially with the age of the house. I expect it to find more. But overall, I think the foundation is in pretty good shape, though. Coming inside, thermostat looked good. Digital thermostat. The furnace is in the closet down there in the lower level. It is a Payne. That's the name brand, not the temperament. Yeah, inside there all look to be in good shape. Slightly dirty and dusty, could use a good service and cleaning, but overall completely functional. Filters right there to the right hand side of it. And nice pretty blue flames on your burners, everything fired right up, nice and even. Water heater is a ream. Connections at the top look good for the most part. We're going to have an issue with this flue pipe I'll come to here in just a second, or right now. See how the plastic's melted? It's an indication that heat has been coming back out of the flue pipe. Well, if the heat's coming out, that means carbon monoxide is coming out as well. I think the reason for that is the pipe comes up and it does a sharp 90, then another 90 going up, and right there in that flat piece, it's actually sloped up downhill instead of uphill. So I have a picture of that here shortly. Gas line needs to be grounded. This is a thin-walled flexible gas pipe. On the main black steel pipe, you need a ground clamp on that to protect this gas line from lightning strikes. We are a 2015 40-gallon unit, natural gas. Here's that piece. I think it's too much of a downhill slope on this flat piece. I think it's what's causing the backdrafting. I'd rather see 245s here, to make that connection versus a direct 90 like that. And then from there, stepping into the laundry area. The door there rubs the jam, needs to be adjusted. I got some old-style two-prong outlets. At one point in time, the entire house was old-style two-prong. Somebody's already did the majority of the updating. I think this is actually the only two-prong outlet that I found in that laundry room. The rest of it's been updated. The grounds are there. All the other outlets checked out good. I couldn't get to that closet. They got a dresser sitting here. I'm not allowed to move anything. Just be aware of my limitations. I stuck my camera in the hole and took a picture the best I could, but I just couldn't get a good look at that closet. Hose loop connections there all look to be in good shape. Drain outlet all look good for the washing machine. And your outlet there look good for the dryer. This is what I call the slinky style dryer vent. They tend to get clogged up pretty easily. I like to see a smooth wall pipe, PVC, rigid metal, something other than this slinky style. Basement in general, covers right there the steps, nice handrail coming down. We do have a smoke detector there in that hallway area. Showing the living space there, all the outlets and windows, lighting, all checked out good. Closet there looked good. The closet door rubs the jam. We also have a damaged pin there at the bottom. Coming into the basement bathroom. Door there rubs the jam. Once again, this can be consistent pretty much throughout the house.
Listen, my thing is when most of the time, not speaking all the time, when all the doors rub like that, that's foundation issue too,
Yeah.
because of that shit it doesn't move, it's not lined up where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I can agree.
And so there's a lot of doors downstairs not lining up, the back doors not lining up, the washroom doors not lining up, the bathroom doors not lining up.
Yep. I think it's got to do with a little bit of settlement, some paint, and a lot of times I find people hang stuff on the door, whether it's on the door handle or in the back of the door, causing them to be pulled as well. I think it's a combination of all that. Yeah. If you're concerned with that foundation, maybe we consider it like structural engineering here, just to verify. Personally, I'm pretty comfortable with it, but don't hesitate though to get a second opinion. And then missing a door stop there on that door, and that's going to be true throughout the house as well, missing several door stops. The sink faucet checked out good. The drain stopper, when I pulled up on it, it closed the drain, but when I pushed down, it didn't open it very well. Plumbing underneath looked decent. This is the reason why. Usually this rod right here connects straight to this rod. That's what controls your drain stopper. They got this other piece here. It's all bent. So when you push down to open the drain, this is flexing instead of actually pushing on the rod. So we're going to get this here straightened out. I think we need a longer flat piece here is what it is. And then the commode flush just fine, secured to the floor, no signs of leakage. And there's a little cubby hole there above the sink. I couldn't get that open, it's painted shut. I'm not sure what's inside that. The rear storm door, they got a piece of weather stripping going around the edge of the glass there. Majority of it's held in with cardboard. And when I touched it, all the cardboard pieces jumped out at me and the seal fell off. So I put it back on there the best I could. But when you get that looked at, I'm not sure exactly what that seal is there for. I don't know why it's installed with cardboard. So let's have that looked at. And the handle itself on that rear door didn't match. Deadbolt did, just not the handle. Heading upstairs. Cover shot there in the hallway. We do have a smoke detector up there. Closet there looked to be in good shape. There is an attic access right here that goes to this side of the attic. And they got shelving and personal storage in front of that. I called your agent. Your agent called the listing agent. The homeowners are in Indiana and couldn't be here to move things for us. And even with permission, I'm not allowed to move anything. If I was to break something, I'm liable for that damage. Yeah. Every time I try to break that rule and help somebody out, it bites me in the butt every single time. The whole house fan did kick on for us. Have y'all ever had a whole house fan before? No?
Big fan of the attic.
Yeah. When we get done with this, remind me. I'll show you how all that works. There's a controller here. The switch here is low and high, and usually this is a timer, but the timer is disconnected, so it doesn't do anything. Coming into the rear left bedroom. Cover shots. Lighting, fan, windows, outlets, all checked out good. Door there, once again, rubs the jam. Closet there looked good. Other closet there looked good. Coming into the front left bedroom. Cover shots. Lighting, fan, windows, outlets, all checked out good. The door was non-matching and missing the door stop. Closet there looked good. No door in that closet is curtain. I couldn't get to that one window there above the bed. I'm not allowed to climb on top of people's furniture and beds to get to windows. Coming into the front center bedroom. Cover shot there. Lighting, electrical, windows, all checked out. Non-matching door once again. The door rubs the jam a little bit. And missing a door stop. Pretty consistent. Coming into the upper bathroom. The door was non-matching once again. The closet there looked good. I got the cracked tile there going into the closet area. Get that fixed. The sink, faucet, drain stopper, plumbing underneath, all look good. They were not GFCI protected. Y'all know what that is? You've seen the outlets in kitchens and bathrooms with the test reset button on?
Right.
That's a GFCI outlet. We need that here in that bathroom. This is a shared outlet. It's got a light switch and an outlet on the top. I've got the same kind of deal in my bathroom. They actually make this with a GFCI built in. The commode was just fine, secured to the floor, no signs of leakage, and the shower kicked right on for me. There's our attic access for the upper attic on the front left bedroom, and again, it's blocked. There's a scuttle. I got shelving, storage, clothing, dressers. Good to get in there. Coming into the living space. The left side window in there was stuck shut, and the right side window, the lock wouldn't quite catch. Let me get those corrected. All the windows have been updated except for these two windows and these three here. The rest of them throughout the house have been updated. Coming into the kitchen and dining, cover shots. Lighting and electrical, all checked out good. We are GFCI protected here in the kitchen. Refrigerator, good and code, but the drawer there was damaged. The handle broke off. Stove, the front left burner wouldn't kick on for me. So I'm not sure what's up with that, so let's have that looked at. The ventilator and light checked out good. The filter is getting a little dirty. About time to wash that filter. And we have one light bulb out on the left-hand side of that ventilator. Right side worked, though. The kitchen sink, faucet, sprayer, plumbing underneath all look good. Signs of previous leakage, but nothing went today. So something to keep an eye on. If it was me personally, I'd take some 409 clean that real good. That way, if it leaks again, you can see the new evidence. Crawl space. It's in the closet. If you go down the steps and hang to the left, there's a closet there. There's a little opening in the bottom of that closet. Nice plastic on the ground, block foundation there. All your joists and everything look good. Insulated ductwork, good ventilation. I was happy with the crawl space. I didn't have any issues there. Getting onto the row of three-dimensional shingles. That's a 30 to 40 year lifespan on those. Nice high-quality shingle. And I'm guessing those shingles are around 8 years old. You have to tell you how old the roof was?
You said it was done back in, what was that? What was the hurricane? What's going to right after the hurricane.
Yeah. Overall, though, no issues with burning the roof. Some slight rusting on the flue pipes. They're metal pipes. They're outside. They're going to rust. It's very common. You could get up there and paint those with high temp paint if you wanted to. The only issue I had was right here above the door where the wall meets the roof. I didn't see any flashing. Usually I see black metal flashing that goes up and tucks into the brick to keep this right here from leaking. And the caulking right here is starting to pull loose. So I'm going to recommend further evaluation of that because I can't see any flashing and the caulking is starting to get gaps. So let's have a roofer come out and reevaluate that. And the fact I can't get into the attic. So I can't see if there's any leakage evidence there. You know, so let me get on that. Yeah. I didn't see any stains on the ceiling or anything like that.
Right.
So,
I looked at
but
the
still,
last time, you know, like I said, but I was still underwater. It was an attic, you know what I'm saying? So me being underwater in the attic, I'm looking on the rest of the city for leakage might be. You know
absolutely. If it's small leak, it can be up top. So definitely we'll get to that attic there so we can check that out. And like I said, have this right here reevaluate along that whole edge here. Guys, those are your pictures. My two biggest concerns, in my opinion, is going to be the backdrafting at the water heater, safety concern. Then the limited access to the attic and that flashing on the edge of the roof. The rest of it's all stuff I typically find and expected to find in this house. Any questions for me? Was there anything that you all have seen in this house that I have not mentioned? You'd like to have in your report?
Was this when you talk about the sink? We talk about the sink.
We had signs of previous leakage from the drain pipes underneath.
Okay.
But I ran that water for 5-10 minutes. I ran my hand around all the pipes and nothing felt wet. So I think it's all previous stuff.
Okay.
So to wrap up this video, after you view the video and the written report, if you have any questions, by all means, give me a call. My name is Will with Certainty Home Inspections. The number there is toll-free, 866-417-9591. And thanks so much for choosing Certainty Home Inspections.